Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. I'm Nosgard Silverclaw, he's Corvo, and well, this elevator has two doors. That's not important. Let's finish this. And here we go. So Dishonored was never a game that had much faith in the concept of boss fights, and it hasn't changed much.
Whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so.
This is technically the final level. There technically is bosses to it, I guess you could say. Well, it has a boss, but, well, you'll see. Sooner than you think. It's actually pretty short. Just a matter of hacking our way up the tower, killing literally anything that gets in our way. Oops.
Someone get over here! Take this! Fire me!
No, you're not. I said no, you're not. No gunfire. Nice statue. Although I think that's the wrong Lord Regent. I'm guessing they haven't had time to redecorate yet. Although you know you have vanity issues when you have a solid gold statue of yourself, or so I'm told. So you can see, a few people later, and we've already breached the inner sanctum. Not a very long level. So if you were low chaos, the game would end, well, right here. There's going to be a blood trail leading all over the place. Worrisomely enough, leading to where it seems they were keeping Emily Cauldron. Who, by the way, if anybody's been watching the E3 shows lately, they announced Dishonored 2, and yes, I'm excited for it. We'll cross that bridge when the time comes. For now, yes, I'm excited for it. Go check out the trailer if you haven't seen it yet.
We've done such things. Cowardly things that I'm ashamed of. How could anyone ever forgive us? Would they? Even if things are better? No, that's not how it works. Once the bureaucrats step in, everything gets muddy. If anyone ever knew, we'd all lose our heads for this. So no one can know. And could we ever control Emily with Corvo around? That's the question that sticks in my mind. We need to make our final move, and we need to make it cleanly. No loose ends. Only a few in the know. The ones with the most to lose.
Apparently, he felt he was the only one with something to lose by the end, given how this turned out. That is a lot of blood. I am worried about what might have happened to poor Emily up ahead.
No! Let me go!
Quiet! Move already, child!
I don't know why I did that. So, she's still alive, I just heard her screaming for help.
Anything in your short life? Empresses are pieces on the board, and an empress can sometimes die. Everything has come to nothing. Plague will take us all. You could have sat on the throne with me behind it. But now Corvo is racing towards, ready to dash it all to bits.
Corvo's going to kill you!
Ha! Possibly. Corvo's killed a lot of people, but he's terrible at saving empresses. He's the worst of us all, you know.
No! He loves me and he is my friend, and I am the Empress!
Ow!
Ugh!
A little dignity, please. I think we'll go now, you and me, into the history books together. Say goodbye, Emily the First. This world is no place for little girls.
So, as you can see here, I think he intends to jump off a bridge with her, and that's probably not something I should let happen, huh? So let me just, come on up here, and Havelock, how you doing? Can we talk about this?
Stay where you are.
Can we talk? Oh, we can't talk about this. Oh. Well, we got him. That totally counts, right? We got him? Yeah, that counts.
I don't know about you, Corvo, but I've had a lovely time. Intrigue and mystery, butchery and betrayal, the death throes of an empire. And you were an avenging spirit, spreading chaos at every turn. The city's feeding on itself now, liars and merchants and nobles like maggots on a carcass. Soon will be nothing left for the rats. It's just as well. The Empire was dying already, completely rotten. All that was needed was the right man to send it over the edge. But now, you'll be off over the horizon on an outbound ship. I wonder, are you chasing something or running away?
Huh. Well, that sucked. Let me try that again, shall we? Let me just try that one more time. So, okay, so talking to him's not the solution. How about swordplay? Is that the solution?
I always knew you would come. You're my hero. The others are all dead, aren't they? That's alright, because I was going to have them killed anyway. I am going to be Empress.
That's slightly better. I mean, at least we saved the girl. That was kind of the point of the game, I think. Nah, the point of the game was murder. Just mindless murder. Definitely murder.
What will history tell us? That the daughter of a murdered empress ascended the throne up a mountain of corpses, carried by an assassin named Corvo? No. They'll say that little Emily Caldwin I came to power in an age of terror and corruption, and that she did her best in a world that is not kind to little girls or empresses. But whether the stories told mention you by name or not, she will remember you were there, Corvo.
And that's Dishonored, everybody. And I love this song. Honor for All, I think it's called? Yeah, Honor for All. If you just typed in Dishonored, Honor for All, you should find it. and then you'd be able to hear without me talking over it. Great song. I recommend you do that. Probably gonna get me a copyright strike that I'm leaving it in, but oh well. So yeah, this project took incredibly longer than it was supposed to, but what's new? And it's over now. And that leads us to, of course, my rating of the game. Dishonored is a game I'm very fond of. It has countless ways to play it. It has countless options of how you can go about your business. A good guy, a bad guy, and within that, you know, so many paths. A little heavy on the collectibles for my taste, but that's just me. Some people love collectible farming, fetching games. I know I'm a big fan of the Thief series, but I don't like collecting things. I know it doesn't make sense. I get it. I know. Anyway, rating. Graphically, at the time this game came out, it was stunning to look upon. It was beautiful, and I think it holds up well. It still looks quite nice, and this game's at least 3 or 4 years old now, maybe a little bit longer. So for graphics, it's got a solid 9. It's not Crisis, but it's very pretty. Very well designed. Sound effects. The voice acting in this game is pretty good. I mean, it's not the best I've ever heard. It's not like Fable 3, which for all its flaws had some incredibly good voice acting. But it's very good, so I'd give it like about an 8. Gameplay. Now this one's tricky. As you saw, I was playing High Chaos. High Chaos is a lot more diverse, and in High Chaos you get to use all of your toys, and it makes it more exciting in my opinion. It's also a lot less professional, but... On a High Chaos one, I could give it an easy 9. It has plenty of tools of the trade, many ways to go about your business, and virtually everything can be adjusted to suit how you want to take a guy out. Low Chaos, I would feel differently because it's very, very cookie cutter on Low Chaos. You're pretty much down to sleep darts and choking people, and that is about it. But this isn't Low Chaos, so I can give it a solid 8 to 9. Oh, what have I missed? Story. Dishonored story is old as time. I'm pissed off because you killed or slash injured or slash did wrong to someone I care about, so I have to go be on a revenge spree. This is not a new story by any standard, and they did it pretty... Well, honestly, they did it pretty generic. So, story I wasn't too impressed, but it worked. You know, the game's setting was brilliant. You know, Dunwall itself, the way they designed the city, the way they expressed what they wanted you to see in each of the scenes in the city, was done excellent. So, at face value, the story is not that good, but the overall story of Dunwall itself, I thought was top-notch. I was very impressed by that, so I will split the difference and give it a 7.5. And I think that covers all my ratings. If I missed one, let me know in the comments and I'll make a point of typing it back to you. So now on to the question people have been asking me lately, and a lot of you probably already know or could have put together. I don't have time to LP right now, guys. This project was frankly not up to the standard I wanted it to be, and it took way too long to finish because I've got other stuff in my life going on, and you know, when you're working a proper job, it's hard to find time to devote several hours to this, your love life. I started martial arts training as well. You know, in general, it's just too much shit going on. I'm not saying I'm not going to LP anymore. I'm saying I'm not going to LP for the known future. I could come back, but I'm not making any promises. If I don't come back, I'm glad you guys were along for the ride. And if I do, then I will see whoever's still here when I do. Either way, I did learn something from learning how to record gameplay and commentary. It was a fun little ride so far. And if you want to see more good content, check out my Related Links channel. Some of the best LPs I found on YouTube, and that's only who I found, mind you. And some of them do commentary, some don't. I put them all on that list. So check it out. There'll be plenty of other stuff for you to watch. yeah, I guess that about wraps it up, guys. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let the credits play, and when the credits are over, I'll cut the video. And have a good one, everyone. Thanks for coming along for the ride. This has been Dishonored. Well, if anyone's still here, I suppose I could talk about Dishonored 2 a bit to kill time while I watch the credits roll. It looks interesting so far. They've only shown us a cinematic trailer, so I can't speak much on it yet, but the concept of playing as Emily Cauldron or Corvo is interesting to me. Although Corvo's gotta be getting old now. Then again, he's using powers to move around, that gotta help too. The addition of mechanical robots and such, we'll see how it plays out, but for a game with a lot of stealth option, I'm not sure how robots are gonna factor into that. I'm not saying it'll be bad by any standard. I have faith in the studio, and they did a good job on this game, but I want more data before I say I'm excited for it. Am I interested? Absolutely. Excited is a word I say for things like Fallout 4, or whenever the next Elder Scroll comes out. Or Wolfenstein The New Order when that came out. Or pretty much anything Bethesda makes or a company owned by Bethesda. Okay, I'm excited for it, fair enough. I might be a Bethesda fanboy, maybe just a little bit. Beyond that, though, yeah, I said at the beginning, but I'll say it again. If you want to see a really good low chaos one that is 100%, gets every piece of loot in the game, with DLC included, check out Zevik's one. You can find his channel attached to mine, and the man deserves to be watched. His one was truly brilliant. It inspired me to do my own. I didn't bother doing 100% because, he already did that, but he did low chaos, so I wanted to do the opposite and show you what it's like when you're not trying to play nice with everybody. This is a lot of credits. Well, it's a big company. They pretty much have to go through everyone that made Dishonored, and then they feel necessary to talk about everyone owned by ZeniMax, which is the company that owns Arcane Studios, same people who own Bethesda, by the way. And production babies, because we need to see how many people were born when this game was made. Alright, but I think it's almost over now, so I'm going to go ahead and shut up. So, I'm Nosgard. He was Corvo. Still is, I suppose, but game's over now. And I hope you guys had a good time. I might see you again, I might not. At the very least, I still go to YouTube all the time, so I'll be able to check my comments. Have a good one, everybody.